If you want to double your savings rate in 2026, now is the time to start. And here's the good news. Doubling your savings rate doesn't require deprivation or cutting out everything you enjoy. It simply requires clarity, intention, and a few strategic shifts that add up fast. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, I'm Shehara Wooten, certified financial planner professional, founder of the Wealth Gap Closers Method, where I help high achieving, ambitious Black women in STEM build wealth with clarity, confidence, and peace of mind. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so that you never miss an episode really designed to support your financial freedom. So let's get right into it. Why doubling your savings rate is absolutely possible? Let's get into it. The truth is, most Americans overspend in the same categories, usually housing, transportation, and food. So when you make intentional changes in these areas, your savings rate increases dramatically without you having to earn more. Let me tell you about one of the members of the Wealth Gap Closers Method. When we first met, she was really doing well to me because she was already saving about $300 a week, which to me is great. But she knew she could do more, and she just didn't know where her money was slipping away. So after working through the tools and analyzing her spending, getting clear about her goals, and aligning her decisions with her purpose, the shift was incredible, and she began saving $600 per week. That's almost double, and I think it was around $615, what she had been saving before. And another breakthrough she had was where she participated in the 7-day no spend challenge. I hope to do one of those again, so sign up for the newsletter to stay up to date on that. But during that week, she discovered she was spending way more on takeout and quick food runs than she ever realized, right? And by simply deciding I'm not going to do that, cooking at home, she was able to free up an extra $200 and something a week. Basically, she was spending about $30 a day on dining out and DoorDash and Grubhub, all the things like that. And she just really was able to stop that. Understand this, sometimes it's not just about earning more, although that's very important, but it's also about really finally seeing where the money is going and being honest with yourself about it. Quick question. What's one expense you know you overspend on? I want you to drop that in the comments because your awareness might unlock your next breakthrough. So let's get into it. Here's the 7 strategies to double your savings rate in 2026. First, reduce housing costs. Housing is often your largest expense. You might want to negotiate your rent, refinance, consider downsizing, or renting out unused space. That can really free up hundreds of dollars a month. 2 would be overhaul transportation costs. Consider this. Look at your car payments, look at your fuel, insurance, parking, repairs. Those all add up. You might want to carpool, maybe cut some commuting days, or even switch to a more economical vehicle, and that can create some significant savings. Number 3 would be to transform your food budget. I'm telling you, that gets a lot of us. The DoorDashes, the just dining out here and there. This is where the member of my community, where she saw some massive change, and she just cut out on some takeout, cut out on frivolous spending, just really looked at and became honest with herself. Give yourself your own no spend challenge. You don't have to wait for me. Look at what you can really cut back on. Number 4 would be to audit your subscriptions and recurring costs like streaming apps, memberships, any software. Cancel those or downgrade anything that doesn't align with your financial purpose. Do that audit at least quarterly. Redirect those dollars straight into savings. Number 5 is reduce utility and energy costs. Now, we all need our AC and our heat, right? I'm not arguing with you on that, but you want to negotiate internet rates, adjust the thermostat, just make sure that you're using energy efficient practices, appliances. That can save you more than you can think. And it all adds up, right, across the whole year. It might take a while to double, but with all these things together, working together, you're really making progress. Number 6 is going to be purpose-based spending mindset. You need to have a purpose-based spending mindset. And this is really where the secret sauce is. You'll ask yourself before each purchase, does this support the woman I'm becoming, the woman that I want to be, the woman that I see myself? In a previous video, I talked about having a statement of financial purpose. Revisit that so that you can really make sure things are aligning with your values and the goals that you have. Because when your spending aligns with your values, your savings rate, it really will increase naturally. Number 7 is to automate your savings. If you watch any of my videos by now, you know that that is a big deal for me. And to me, this is the easiest and most powerful step. You set up those automatic transfers to your savings account, investing account for the long term before the money hits your checking account. Because once it hits, and we're all guilty of this, the money can get spent very easily. So if you automate even a small increase each month, your savings rate will grow without you even thinking about it. And that's what we want. So think about this as a financial reframe. Doubling your savings rate isn't about cutting your life in half. It's about doubling your clarity, doubling your intention, doubling your alignment. When you stop spending on autopilot, you start saving on purpose, and that's when transformation happens. If you want to chat with me personally so we can talk further about doubling your savings rate and other things that you want to accomplish financially in 2026, I'd love to have a chat with you. So go ahead, use the link below to book your strategy session. If this gave you clarity, go ahead and like, subscribe, and share in the comments. What's the first strategy you're going to use to increase your savings rate? I'm cheering you on every step of the way. See you later, Wealth Gap Closers.